Time isn't moving faster. Your life is running on autopilot, Einstein and Paul Janet explained. Have you ever noticed that childhood felt endless, but now years seem to disappear in the blink of an eye? That month slipped through your hands like sand, and no matter how much you try to organize your life, time still feels like it's running away from you. There is this quiet pressure in the background of modern life, a feeling that you should be doing more, achieving more, learning more, building more. And at the same time, a silent fear appears. What if I don't have enough time? What if life goes by too fast? What if one day I wake up and realize I was too busy to actually live? We try to fill our schedules. We try to optimize every hour. We try to control the clock. But the more we chase time, the faster it seems to run. And this creates one of the greatest paradoxes of human existence. We are obsessed with saving time, yet we feel like we are losing it. Today, we are going to explore something powerful: the paradox of time, the modern struggle. We are taught that time is constant. 24 hours in a day, 60 minutes in an hour, 365 days in a year. Time is supposed to be the same for everyone, but if that were completely true, why does 1 hour of waiting feel like eternity, while 1 hour with someone you love feels like seconds? Why does a boring day feel endless, but a meaningful day feels short? Why does childhood feel slow, and adulthood feels like a race? Why do we feel like we never have enough time, even when we technically have the same time every day? The answer is simple: time is physical, but the experience of time is psychological. We do not live time through clocks. We live time through memories. We live time through change. We live time through meaning. And when life becomes repetitive, time becomes invisible. Paul Janet and the proportional theory of time. In the 19th century, philosopher Paul Janet proposed a fascinating idea. He suggested that time is not perceived linearly. It is perceived proportionally. This means that each year of life becomes a smaller fraction of our total lived experience. For a 5-year-old child, 1 year represents 20% of their entire life. That year feels enormous. It feels like a whole world. For a 50-year-old adult, 1 year represents only 2% of their life. That same year feels small, almost insignificant. The clock has not changed, but the perception has. This idea aligns with psychophysics, especially with the Weber-Fechner principle. Human perception does not measure absolute quantities. It measures relative changes. We feel differences. We feel novelty. We feel contrast. That is why childhood feels slow. Everything is new. New places, new experiences, new emotions, new discoveries. The brain is constantly recording new information. Every day becomes a memory, but adulthood often becomes routine. Wake up, work, eat, repeat. Days begin to look the same, and when days look the same, the brain compresses them. It stores them in one mental folder, and when you look back, it feels like time disappeared because nothing new was recorded. Time does not move faster. Routine compresses it. Novelty expands it. Presence deepens it. Meaning preserves it. If your days look the same, your memories will look empty. And if your memories look empty, your life will feel short. That is why traveling feels long. That is why learning feels rich. That is why intense experiences feel unforgettable. Because the brain is awake. And when the brain is awake, time expands. Einstein and the relativity of time. But time is not only psychological, it is also physical. Albert Einstein revolutionized the way we understand reality. He showed that time is not absolute. Time is relative. In physics, time changes depending on speed and gravity. Two observers moving at different speeds can experience different time. Time bends, time stretches, time adapts to the observer. Einstein once explained this idea in a simple and beautiful way. Put your hand on a hot stove for 1 minute and it feels like an hour. Sit with a beautiful girl for 1 hour and it feels like a minute. That is relativity, not just physics, human experience. Two people can live the same hour and experience completely different realities. One may feel stress, pressure, boredom. Another may feel flow, purpose, and meaning. The clock is the same, but time is not. The flexible dimension of time. If time is relative in physics and proportional in psychology, then something powerful becomes clear. Time is not just something that happens to us. Time is something we participate in. It is a flexible dimension shaped by perception, presence, and purpose. Two people can do the same task. One feels exhausted and drained, the other feels alive and fulfilled. One feels time slipping away, the other feels time expanding. Same hour, same activity, different reality. Because time is not only measured by clocks, it is measured by consciousness. And when you enter a state of purpose, when you do something that resonates with your soul, you step outside the social clock. You enter your own temporal dimension. You stop chasing time, and you start living it. Practical application: how to slow time. So how do we apply all this in real life? How do we slow down time? First, break routine with conscious novelty. Learn something new every week. Try new experiences. Visit new places. Meet new people. Novelty stretches time. Second, focus on meaningful actions. Efficiency is not about doing more. It is about doing what matters. Time becomes valuable when it has purpose. Third, practice presence. Put your phone down. Observe your surroundings. Breathe consciously. Be fully in the moment. Presence expands time. Fourth, stop chasing productivity without direction. A slow, meaningful day is more valuable than a fast, empty one. Depth creates temporal richness. Fifth, remember this: you do not need more time. You need more awareness of the time you already have. Time is not your enemy. It is your life. Every second that passes is a piece of your existence, not something to fear, not something to chase, something to live. You cannot stop the clock, but you can fill your time with meaning. You can fill your days with presence. You can fill your life with awareness. And when you do that, time no longer escapes. It expands, because at the end of life, we do not remember the days we rushed. We remember the days we truly lived, so do not let time pass without awareness. Do not let routine steal your years. Do not let fear steal your present. You have time right now, and that is enough. Use it, live it, respect it, because time is the most personal dimension of your existence. If this video helped you see time in a different way, then this channel is for you. Subscribe to Cognitive Clarity.